Okay, new stream is on. Okay. We continue gaming, and I hope that you are joining the new live when you have the time. But let's hope that this works. You can tell me if this works. We are gaming anyway, but I hope this starts to work. Now it should be shorter, much shorter delay, but I don't know. That is kind of hard to say. Okay, this is maybe Chile. So I go there. Let's see how this goes. It's always kind of creepy when things go wrong with live, because it's very difficult to fix things. Okay, let's see how this goes. Are the gamers still here? Is stream going? It shows that it's going. Yes, I think we are here. I think the game is okay. I don't think I don't know if the stream is working, but I hope the stream is working also. Okay. Maybe I would say somewhere there. I can't help my teammate because... Ooh, wow! That was... Okay, stream is working. Good. What was that? Yes, the stream is working. Okay. Thank you, Nandever. Thank you. I hope it's better, because that was kind of... It's very, very hard to do anything with the stream when you are in the middle of the game and stream, because if you want to do something, you need to know what to do, and if you just do something without knowing, you will destroy everything. Right, like for a while ago, when I was showing pictures, well, while waiting gamers to join, and it kind of started slideshow there on the stream, and slideshow goes on and on and on, and it wouldn't stop at all. It wouldn't stop at all. I had to stop the stream. Then also I had to stop the stream and start it again. Otherwise, whole stream would have been just a slideshow with ship pictures. So that was kind of... And there is no slideshow here. I didn't have any slideshow here. I didn't have any slideshow on my stream or anything that I can see, but still I had live slideshow there, and it didn't stop at all. That was kind of... But I was lucky that you were very polite and told me that there is only slideshow. there is no game in the live stream. There is slideshow with ship pictures. So that is funny, except if you are the one to do the live stream, then it's not funny at all because you are so frustrated. Nothing works. Okay, is this Americas or is this Nordic countries? Or I think this is, I don't know. Maybe a little bit too much, but I will follow, of course. In which direction? Maybe that direction would be quite good. Okay, that was, I think that was hint for me. Okay, that is good idea. Thank you, Nendever. Okay, more, even more north. Okay. Yes, these kind of countries looks very much same, except mountains and things like that, but the plants and those kind of things are same. Okay, I'm kind of confused again. Okay, let's go and follow my teammate, because when I don't have my own guess, it's better to follow. Okay. Okay, that was cool now, or something like that. It is nice to make own guesses sometimes. Can this be Costa Rica, because there is Costa Rica? There is Costa Rica, so can it be Costa Rica? Where is there a place called Costa Rica here? Yes, there is here. Yes, I'm this stupid. I really am this stupid. That's quite awesome thing that I'm this stupid. Enjoy, please enjoy. You can't see that anywhere else, because if you are so dumb as I am, you usually don't make live streams that you show others that you really can't play at all. But that is cool. That is so funny, by the way. Okay, but let's continue. We are here. Make Pewee is inactive. Please be active. Let's shuffle. Okay. Not very much players, but enough. Maybe now it's time to open the game. This is working, kind of working, so let's open the game so unknown players can join also. Okay. Maybe not unknown players, more like players from outside. Is it here or is it somewhere here? Maybe. Same guys are competing hard. Interesting. And usually in the end, the best gamers can compete against each other If they are still here and want to do that, we can make a very interesting duel. And if there is more than 2, we can make it individual game, so everyone for themselves. That's not USA. That is not USA. Or is it? Okay, it's Canada. Okay, maybe I go little bit more. I think he knows it's Canada. I think he knows. Oh, indeed. Wrong direction again. Because I tried to help with Canada and the direction, which is more likely, but wrong direction. Wrong direction totally, but okay. Too much? Too much? Totally too much for me. So let's just try to help my teammate. Okay, interesting. Kind of both our good players were kind of right. Other on the country and other on the position. So they were kind of as close. Same distance. About. Okay. Yes. But what direction would be good? Maybe there. Is it good direction or is it totally wrong direction? This is funny, by the way. Once again we have a stream that had to cut once before it worked. Well, that's me. That's me. Hello everyone, that's me. I can make things happen. Not very good things, but things really happen when I'm at the sticks and making. Okay, that is interesting looking place. But I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Nendavir. 5Ks. 5Ks. Okay. Not the first time and not the last. Like a few other players also on here who has visited here. They are kind of hard to say. Can this be France? Romania? Poland? That Pole can maybe Poland. Let's see. Okay, France. Okay, let's decide it's France. I don't go Paris because my teammates already here. There. Not here, there. Okay, interesting. Small place called Crayon. There is Chateau de Crayon also. Interesting. It has nothing to do with this, but just saying. Okay. Don't remember this kind of view before. Very interesting looking. Try to kind of memorize so that I can learn. I don't know where this is, but for the future. Okay, interesting. Maybe let's see what happens. Yeah. I am doing something. Yes, like Jeremy Clarkson said when he made something. Yes, indeed. Dukat. Okay. Sorry, I'm little bit quiet because I'm sick. I'm going to operation on Friday in the hospital. I'm kind of wasted. But that's okay. Okay. Interesting guesses both. Not mine, but those others. Very interesting guesses. Not far at all. But thank you so much for coming to game and otherwise to watch and things like that. Because I really enjoy this. And if you like this, you can even give a thumbs up while you are watching and gaming. Because I really enjoy that. 4.6 kilometers. It makes smile on my face because I am so happy that someone likes what I'm doing, because I am I try to make something that you can like, and I'm very happy if you are really enjoying. So thumbs up kind of tells me that something went right. This is Europe, I think, that kind of truck, maybe. That's European. Too late, but my teammate didn't need me. Not at all. 34 and 60 something kilometers, I think. Okay. I can tell you that this is going very fast if you are sick or tired or old or something which slows you down your thinking and doing. See, this feels so fast, much faster than usually, because I'm totally wasted. Okay. Again, I don't know which direction to help. Okay, that direction would have been better. But game goes kind of even. So that is good thing. That is really good thing. I really really am wasted. Okay, but okay, there. Guatemala. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Yes, we can play quite a while still if there is someone who wants to play. Of course, if there's no one, then that's impossible. What is that? Weird. Is that some kind of chicken tunnel or something like that? Because there are hawks and other things like that in the world, and if you have chickens or rabbits or that kind of things, they are gone if they are on the open yard. Okay, that was a hit. That was quite a hit. Okay, we have more players. Do I have? No, I don't have a real right message. Just second. Just a second. Just a second. I will get my message there because I need that. I have to tell new guys that we are streaming, so just a second. Just a second. Just a second. I am doing that right now. And I will take that away. Just a second. Okay, let's continue. Now I have the right message, so I don't have to do that again every time. But welcome everyone. I hope the new gamers are joining the live, so they are in what we are doing and can also say things. Okay, Britannic deleted the message. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. I was kind of busy, and for you also, I'm sick, so I'm very sick and going to operation, so I'm kind of slow right now. That is why I say that. Not any other reasons, but so that you can understand that I am slow and things are not going as well as they could. But I am happy. I enjoy gaming with you, and I hope that you can still enjoy gaming even when I'm kind of slow and weird. But the game is still the same. So game is the same. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Less than 3 kilometers both and few hundred meters the best one, so that's the level of these boys and girls, and that is unbelievable and very cool. And of course it's not me, that is obvious that it's not me. Okay, let's try to follow what Nendevir is doing, because Whoa, okay. Interesting. But right country. We were at the right country, but totally at the wrong end of that country, so. Okay. Let's let's see how this goes. Now we have 2 good players on our team. 3. Yes, there is 3 players. Not me, but others. So I think this starts to go very interesting. There was only 1 kilometer difference between the guesses this time, so this is getting interesting, and I always like this phase of the live and game so much, because it's very cool to see how good you are, because that is amazing. There can be 5k guesses from both teams. That is insane. That is really insane that you can do that. And I try to remind you that I'm not 5k player. I'm usually at the wrong continent and things like that little bit. But I'm dumb but happy. And for me, that is the main thing. So, but said that, I still love to learn, and this is so cool to learn things and see what you are doing. And try to. Spain or Italy? Interesting. Excellent players both are doing. Okay. Our new gamer is there. Don't have the name yet because that went past too fast when we changed and started the new game. I didn't have the time to see everyone who has joined, but you are so much welcomed. We need players, we need good players, and we need players all together, because I'm not good player and I am happy here with these guys, and I'm learning and I'm enjoying. So even when you're not very good at this, you can join, you can follow, you can help your team, you can do your part even if you are not that good. And the best thing for you then is to learn, so you can see what the places are and how good guesses these guys are making, and try to improve yourself, or just enjoy. Enjoying is good thing. You don't always have to shine with your skills. It's okay just to game. No, not very much. Only okay, two guesses from our team. So interesting. So that was from our team. I need to check you guys, you know guys, who you are, because it's kind of hard to talk here when there is only the little picture and I don't have the name to say with that Jerusalem. So interesting. Okay, but what direction? Maybe I go halfway there. Maybe that is good choice. Five Ks. Okay, 5Ks. 3 players. Kind of 5Ks. Maybe not exactly, but practically 5Ks. 5. Not 5. 3. Sorry. 3 players. Don't laugh. I'm trying. Okay. I am doing my best. Okay, let's go. Okay, thank you, Nendever. I was kind of deep sleep, but sorry about that. Okay, maybe this is not the best live I've done ever, but I'm enjoying. I try my best, and I kind of almost passing out. But hey, 5 meters against 5 kilometers. Okay, that was kind of okay, kind of close. That is so amazing. And by the way, I can't thank you enough to be here and kind of using your time to came with us and with me on this little itchy bitchy little channel. That is really cool because you are so good and you can do very much more and different things in GeoGuessr, and still you are here. I'm very happy. Thank you. I raise my hat for you because it really feels good, warms my heart. So by the way, the silence is kind of I'm thinking. I can't talk also when I'm thinking hard what to do. Is it south, north, maybe? Don't know what direction to take. Let's see. Not the best direction, not the worst. Okay. This is kind of picture that I try to learn because these are hard and it would be useful if I can remember things and details from this in the future. So I'm trying to look at those things and then kind of trying to use that information in the future. Okay. No 5Ks this time, but very rarely there is very far away guesses. Okay, these kind of things again. This was Lithuania, I think, maybe, but it's not because we are we are here. No, No. This ain't easy. This really ain't easy. By the way, I hope that the delay is now very much shorter, because there is settings and there is the amount of delay, short or normal or long or that kind of things, and I try to make it short, but at first, whoa, but that was me, look at me, my guess, look at me. I am happy. Yes, because long delay is sometimes good. Hello kesäsade, welcome aboard. Morjes kesäsade, tervetuloa mukaan. Ei ole vielä Suomi Live tullut, mutta kyllä semmoistakin tässä koitetaan. Perjantaina leikkaukseen on vähän puhti pois. Okay then, let's continue in English. That's very wise from me to speak Finnish in between, because I get confused and then there's everything goes wrong, because I kind of forget how to speak English when I speak Finnish in the meantime for a little while. And you know, when you are talking with your native language and then you speak something else and change between them. Okay, that was kind of okay. Native language do not need very much thinking. You can speak your native language with ease, but if you are speaking some other language, it takes thinking, like you hear on my voice that I'm kind of trying to make words and things like that, because I need to think every word and every sentence. Okay, and Justin, welcome aboard, join the game. You can join the next game. We have very interesting games. By the way, next game is right now. I'm just putting my message there. Now it's a little bit faster and easier because I have it copy paste, so that is there. Because without watching the live, this is kind of weird. Welcome Merzo, welcome the Goat, welcome GM Geo, Ruelgam, welcome. Yes, Justin, yes, you joined, that is cool. Welcome all. I try to learn your names here, but let's start gaming. Gaming is the main thing. Welcome everyone. You are so welcomed, and if something seems weird, slow or something, that's because today I'm very sick. I'm going to hospital on Friday on surgery, and it's kind of big. Not extremely big, but kind of. So I'm kind of wasted right now. Wasted and afraid, so I'm kind of. That's why I'm little bit slow, little bit quiet. But I am having fun. I hope you are also. I'm saying that just because I don't want you to think that I don't care about this live or game, and that's why I'm acting weird. But it's not that. It's because my health. And it's always because of my health. If it wasn't because of my health, there wouldn't be a channel at all. Or game, because I would be at work. And after that tired and sleeping and so on. There would be no social media. So this whole thing is because I'm sick, very sick. But that doesn't mean that I'm not happy and everything is okay and let's enjoy. That's not complaining. That's just that you know that you understand. Okay, more players. Who is that? Alfalfa leaf or something. I don't remember if it's alfalfa. Maybe it is in English, I don't know. I know what it is in Finnish, but I think that is kind of Irish thing, the green leaf. So helping the team, not my own guess this time, because not so obvious that I could have made my own. I meant that leaf, by the way. Okay, there is few players who are often very close, and all players are close, but some even more close and more often than others, and that is interesting because I know it takes work to learn. It's not easy to be a good gamer in any game. By the way, even I am kind of good on some games. I don't know if I should tell you what the games are. But okay, this is either Dublin or Belfast, I think. Maybe I say Dublin. Why can't this be Dublin? This is city, this is in Ireland. I don't know why it can't be. Okay, I make my guess now, and okay, there are my teammates, all of my teammates. Whoa, that was 5k. The whole team was 5k. That was kind of okay. That was hard hit. And even if it's boring, I will say time to time that I thank you so much for being here. Thank you. That is so cool. I'm enjoying, and I hope that you are also enjoying. But now we have to. This is Japan, I think. No, it's not. What? Do you really know that it's here? Interesting. It's very interesting if you know it's here. Yes, indeed. Of course you know. Why not? Whoa, 7.2 and 14 kilometers. In the whole world. You have to remember, in the whole world. And from still picture. That is amazing. That is amazing. Again, I am without a guess of my own. And now the thing when I show the map can be harmful to my team, of course. Oh, they are here. Maybe they were here, but I just didn't look as far as this. I think it was that. Okay. Are these the views of Grand Canyon kind of like that kind of rocks? But this doesn't look that way otherwise at all. It looks like Columbia maybe. For me, maybe Columbia. I think. I wait just a little bit because delay is so short. So I try not to expose my teammates. Because following my teammates will help other team. But following me doesn't help at all. Following me is kind of the way to doom. So you have to remember, don't follow my example. Others on our team you can follow, but not me. Because I can follow, but even when I follow and help my teammates, I'm still totally so far away. It's totally useful. I don't have a clue how close I should go and on what side of other guesses on my team. I just try to go somewhere there and help. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. I looked at this kind of South States flag on USA, but it's not. It's something totally different. It's just text. It's just kind of information. Okay, 70 against 94 kilometers. And round 10 already. Round 10. Not bad. You need very even players or very even teams to get round 10. When there is very much difference, there is no round 10 ever. There is not ever round 10 because games ends long before that. Let's see how this goes. 5Ks and 12 kilometers on our team. Okay. These times when we came here together, these are so cool, and I am very much enjoying that's so fun and cool to game. Sometimes I'm a little bit tired and so on, but that doesn't take anything away. No. Kaliningrad. Okay, now I'm kicking rocks. Okay. Yes, I just in case I put my message there. Again, if there is someone new, because I don't always notice. And there is no kind of things from you. Okay, once again, because there is Angelic came with us also. One more, because there is still one more. So, okay, let's shuffle and let's go. Okay, little bit uneven. Okay, now it's good. Let's go. Okay, now there is many players. Now there is so many players. Thank you so much for every one of you. I appreciate you so much, and I'm happy, and it really makes smile on my face that you are here gaming with me, and I can wait my operation in the hospital and things like that. Hi, Carv is best. Hello. Hello to you also. Interesting choices. Let's see. Okay, Carv is pinging the map, and where is it? Okay. And if you are new now, you should look these gamers, how good each one is, and kind of notice who is worth following and who is kind of not that good like me. There is no use to follow me, but you can ping for me and give me clues. Of course, only my team can ping me and make give hints to me. Oh, 5k guess. 5k, and both teams are here. Like you see, they are quite good, so you maybe can make notice that these are not beginners. I am, but not these guys. Not these guys, totally not these guys. And some of them are even totally on their own class. Where is it? Right country. Wrong end of the country. Only Nendever was there exactly. By the way, sorry about I can't remember yet all of your names. Only like Nendever and those kind of who have been here for some time already, but I learned to know at least those guys who are here regularly. So we are streaming and gaming every Sunday starting 1900 Finnish time. Remember, Finnish time. It's Finland, Finnish time. So we are starting 1900 Finnish time and we are ending when it's useful to end. So, for example, if there is no one here, I don't know what Carv is doing exactly by pinging, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't mean that you should not do that. That's okay. You can do, and everyone is most welcomed here, and that doesn't matter if you are the best player in the world or if you are just a beginner. I think both players can enjoy. Of course, the best player in the world is kind of maybe gets a little bit bored, but otherwise everyone can enjoy. And beginners usually think that it's no use to come these kind of games, but I think it's very useful. It is useful just because you can see how it goes, and like many things in life and work and everywhere, when you are watching when someone does something very good and is very skillful, you will learn if you are patient and watching and learning. You will learn how to do things without a doubt. Where is it? Rostov-on-Don. Okay. That's the place where is happening very much right now, unfortunately. War is war is always bad thing. There is nothing good in war. So let's hope that they can finish that and not so much people has to die. But no politics on this channel. I do politics, but not in this channel at all, because that kind of ruins the experience of gaming. And okay, close, very close. Okay, 2 guesses on the right road and very close. But learning is cool, even in this age. I'm 50 and feeling 100 because of illness, but okay, Portugal maybe. Interesting. Selvä kesäsade. Kommentoidaan tohon vähän. Okei, kesäsade, summer rain is telling that she doesn't think that there is very much learning here for her and it's maybe not useful. But maybe I disagree a little bit because I think that I'm not better player than kesäsade, for example. Because like you see, most of the times I have no clue when there is some kind of rural road. This kind of views and jungles and other things, I have no idea where we are. But I'm still enjoying because there is kind of trees, the shape of trees, the leaves, the roads, the signs, the things, and the excitement. And this is the cool thing that when I have no clue, I can follow my teammate. Oh, okay, I kind of figured out that it's in Ukraine, but too late. Totally too late. So, kesäsade, maybe not learning, but maybe enjoying. And always you can help your teammates and talking and we can talk but of course I also understand that's not the thing if this is not what you want to do at all. And I also, like you, kesäsade, I like most of all Finland games because Finland is my home country and I play Finland. I play every other day, so 2 days between I play Finland games on videos, the challenges, and I enjoy that. And that is the thing that I can do somehow. Not the best, not the... Okay, Nendever is going. Thank you for being here. It's always good to see you game. That is awesome. And we hope that we see you again soon. Remember, every Sunday. Okay, bye. See you again. Well, is there new players? I don't think so. So let's shuffle and then go. 2 active against 3 active. That's good enough. Okay, Nendever went away. It always is cool to get Nendever with us because she is extremely good, like you already saw. Like many of you. That we can see also. That you are good gamers. And we need good gamers because that makes things interesting. And that gives, even for me, purpose in this game because I can support. I can cover the land when I don't know, and other times I can learn, and sometimes I can even make my own guess, but because I'm trying to learn, I also try to avoid making too much stupid guesses and kind of wonder, more wonder than make a choice. I wonder, I'm thinking, and then I look what others are doing and kind of put that together with my own thoughts, and that's how I try to learn. Okay, now that was a little bit maybe different place where I kind of thought it maybe would be. I would go maybe Thailand or something like that. Okay, it's not there at all. That went well. Even good players are. That police car is very familiar. That is always in one country. And is it Nigeria? I think it's in Nigeria. And you said to me that it's kind of, they kind of want that when Google car is driving. It has to be followed by police car, so it's always there. Whoa, I am here. Yes, he indeed. Haha, look at me. Look at me. I am. Yes, I'm freaking out because that is so rare. The right city and even the country was my own guess. So you can learn. If I can learn, then anyone can learn. And okay, I'm a little bit in trouble now. Okay, it's there, near Manila. My teammates are making very late guesses, I understand. They don't want that their guess is showing here on the map when I'm doing my thing here and showing what they are doing, and our opponent gets the hints, but I understand. That's why the delay was very long at the start, but it seems that it was too long, and that's why it's kind of bad thing, and I had to stop the live completely and start again with the short delay, because delay was so long that it kind of ruins the game. I think it was something like over a minute, maybe even 2 minutes. It was extreme and it was hard and weird, and it was totally weird. Okay. We are a little bit behind here. But one, good or bad, guess it's in off. So hard work pays. Yes, usually it does. Not always, but it's more likely that hard work pays than being lazy. Okay, I covered very much land, but I was maybe a little bit too far. Maybe just a little bit too far. Everyone else was there almost exactly on the right spot, and I was on the other side of the country helping my team. These things are funny sometimes. Okay, I was little bit late, but that wouldn't help anything because I was going on the wrong direction. Let's put my message there again so you can see. Sorry, I kind of stop time to time because something blinks in the corner of my eye or something, and I try to watch what is happening here. Who is coming, who is going, who is chatting, that I can be awake and answer. And sometimes your chat message gets no attention or something, and that's not what I meant to do. That's just that this overwhelms me sometimes, and when I'm thinking many things at the same time, I'm kind of out of resources to do everything and just forget that I have a chat and I want to read the chat and talk to you with the chat. I just forget the whole thing. But I do it. Finally I do it, but sometimes it can take time, and then I kind of wake up that wait a minute, I haven't checked the chat for a long time or something. I know that can be, by the way, that can be very annoying when you are trying to say something useful to me. That can be very, very annoying. Okay, now I can be, could be little help there. That is a good thing. Okay. Gymnasium. USA, Canada. Okay, but where? Let's see how this goes. Okay. Good players seems always to be quite good. That is very easy to understand. They are failing very rarely. Usually they are close. And even if you are following them and trying to help, you still are at the wrong place because they are good enough to manage. Let's see. Okay, I think Neon was kind of knowing and trying to pinging. Just go Ecuador. Yes. Good hint. But you dump. What? That was something that I didn't understand. but okay, right country, wrong end. Let's see how this goes. But if you are pinging and trying to give a hint, I will try follow that hint, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to know, because sometimes it can be that you are just making your own choice, so that's not I was too late, totally too late. That's okay, but I try not to do that. I didn't make my guess at all. That's not very cool. Okay. You can kind of see the text. Maybe this is Lithuania, Latvia, or something like that. Indeed. Let's see. Yes, if you are pinging, like trying to hint me, I try to follow, because usually I don't have my own guess, so I'm gladly to follow your ping, but sometimes I don't exactly know what I should do, because there is kind of many pings, and I kind of think that you are making your own guess and not pinging exactly pinging for me or others on our team. Okay. North. No one was so north. And once again, I really need to say so much thank you for coming here to game with me and with us, and I'm really enjoying, and I really hope that you are enjoying too, because I'm not good player, you can see it, but that's not the point. But I try to make this live and this game interesting, and I most certainly listen what you are saying, and if you have some suggestions, I will listen, I will hear you, and I will hear everyone, because you are the players who know what you are doing, you know what you like, and so on. So you can say what is good thing to do. Unlike me, I don't always know what is good choice. Yes, neon is here. Yes, indeed. I just say because kind of people come and go, and some people for some reason gets unnoticed from time to time, so I try to say hello for everyone. Maybe I put my message there just in case, because you never know. I can overlook someone and they don't know that we have this live here. And like you see, this live is kind of important. What? I meant to start the game, but I just shuffled again, and then I stayed with my mouth open. So what? Why there is not happening anything? And then I figured it out that I didn't push the start button. That's the level of me. You are most welcome. Pro in action. This is kind of trying to learn again. The cast, the trees, north. Maybe north, maybe Russia. That's my feeling, but more than that, no. Okay, then that was 22 meters. Think about that. 22 meters. That's not very far away when you have whole world to choose from and only still picture, and you get to 22 meters. I think that is something to appreciate for when you get on that level. And that's not the first and not the last as good guess, like you see here. 30 meters against 70 meters. Like you see. And others are almost as close to, so there is just those two are kind of highlighted because they are the team's best guess. So that doesn't mean that other guesses are so much worse. On the contrary, there can be better guesses than the worst team's best guess. Other team can guess many guesses better and still only one shows, because only the best for one team is showing. Best guess from each team. Okay, Africa is kind of clear, but South Africa maybe. Nigeria, okay. Okay, if you want to say that, then okay. Is it Abuja, Lagos, or is it somewhere there? Okay, it was in Lagos. Okay. By the way, I got female lady friend, and she said that she's from USA. Not picture, not anything like that yet, but we were talking, and then I kind of looked at her social media, and that was pictures from concerts on Nigeria and many things from Nigeria. There was a dark woman on those pictures, and she was having fun. So be careful if you get that kind of messages, and especially where if you have social media like I have, for example here and in TikTok or somewhere. So if there is kind of weird friend without no meaning, no you can't find out why she came here, you should be very careful, because there was no reason why he sorry, she wanted to contact me and be my friend and be my girlfriend and so on. There is no reason at all, because I didn't do anything that kind of things, and I totally wasn't interesting for females or something like that. So I obviously knew that something is wrong, because I'm not that interesting guy. But it was kind of funny that she was very decisive that she was from USA, and after I knew, I still kept changing messages with her, and it was kind of funny because I asked her to tell me where she's from and things like that, and she kind of made things up from USA, but they didn't make any sense, and that was kind of funny. But she was very, very tough and very consistent and very, very, very kind of trying hard. And of course, she wants money. That's the point. Always on those things. But I thought that I want to know how much she is willing to do work before she gets the money, and she really went there. She really tell things and do things. that was really, really funny thing. That was, I don't know if this is interesting to you at all, but I think it was kind of funny. And when I said to her that, do you know that your social media is full of Nigerian things and Nigerian friends, and there is one black Nigerian woman in most of those posts. So if it's not you, who is her? Who is she? The explaining was very interesting, but she tried. She really tried straight to the end, until I finally said that let's end this, because this has been very funny, but it's not working. It's not working at all. For you, for me, it's working very well, because I am happy and I am smiling. I really am smiling, because it wasn't the only one. There has been others. For example, one kind of female soldier from Ukraine, and after that there was another female soldier from Ukraine. But weird thing was that the first one was fake and the second one was real. I still knew her, and I got real mail from her, and I got the information, and now I know her family and things like that. She was a free fighter. Indeed, Summerrain there says in the chat that after a while she gets contact on a new profile, with the new profile, new contact. That is totally possible. And one of those I have already seen. That was in TikTok, and that was kind of woman that was a fraud, and she kind of started asking money and things like that, and she told that she has money and she will give me money and everything like that, but I need to give her money first, like the usual thing. And that was that kind of thing, because I looked at her TikTok profile and there was pictures, interesting pictures, but just pictures, no videos, interesting logical pictures. But when I looked closer, I noticed that every one of those pictures was posted on the same day, and the whole profile was made on the same day, one day, just maybe 5 or 6 days before she contacted me. That whole profile was created, and I kind of said it to her right away, and she went away, and indeed that girl contact again and did the same thing again. She had the TikTok profile with a few pictures, and the profile and all the pictures were from the same day. that was kind of funny. But the interesting thing is that even in that kind of weird things, you can have new friends, because not just the frauds, but like I already said, I have friend, Ukraine soldier, female soldier, who is sniper and very good sniper, and I have got videos and pictures from the battlefield from her, sorry sorry, my English. From her I have had very interesting cool pictures, and there is combat helicopters and there is things like that, and I've talked to her live also. I've talked to her comrades in arms, and that is awesome. By the way, this is Finland. I'm from Finland and that's Finnish. So this is for sure Finland. Maybe we can cover a little bit land. Most probably south, but it can be north, so it's useful to be both south and north. Okay, there. Piippola. That is place's name. Piippola Vaarila Olitalo. That is old MacDonald had a farm. By the way. That is Piippola. Yes. But social media is interesting place, and I don't have many kind of friends through social media. Most of my friends now are from activism or my patient friends from hospital, and that's why my life has taken interesting turn also, because I have so many funerals to attend to, and now on this year, for example, my mother did die and things like that. But because I most of my patient friends are very sick, and many are even dying from cancer or something, and many times I will sit with them when they are dying. And yes, kesäsade, indeed, that's what I tried to say. Pippolavaarilla oli talo. Old MacDonald had a farm. That is that Pippola. Yes, indeed. It gives kind of perspective in life when you sit with someone on deathbed. And sorry if I'm making you blue, but I don't mean to, because there is always joy in life. I'm not giving up, or I'm not even at very bad mood just because I'm sick and my friends are sick. And it's good to know that when you are old, when you are sick, you still can have friends, you still can have fun, and you still can game like I'm doing here with you. Maybe I'm talking too much kind of dark things, but that's not what I try to do. But sorry if you feel blue for that. That's not what I'm meaning to do. I am as happy for my life as I can be, so that is cool. Hello XXX, welcome, so much welcome. Thank you everyone very much. Thank you for coming to game. I'm happy and I'm proud that you choose this channel and my gaming, because you totally didn't have to. This is not the biggest, not the best channel or game or anything. So thank you for the music. Yes. Kangalmalla Taija, okay. Well, that won't help very much. Sivas. Maybe I should have gone east. No, not indeed. 5.6 kilometers, and blue team was there on the spot. The whole team were there exactly on the spot. Like I said earlier, it do not show there when one team in whole is somewhere close. Just the best guess from both teams. Yes, I really hope that you are enjoying. I'm Jomi. What? I'm enjoying and That's why I hope that you are enjoying too. It's cool to see how good you are and how amazing guesses you make. That is a horsey. A very big horsey, I would say. Indeed, very big horsey. Okay, let's see how this goes. Can I help my team? That's the question. Well, not very much. This side. If I had go to this side, but you can't know. You can't know because not enough skill. Hey, there. Okay, that is Denmark. And that is indeed Denmark. Okay, let's go somewhere where there is no other player on our team, so that we are not in the same place. Okay. That was the place where we wasn't there. We went there. Okay, now I'm stuttering. Sorry about that. Kind of out of fuel. But that's okay. I can't help that with food or things like that because I need that surgery and then maybe. But I know wasted. But it also can be funny. And I hope that you never get sick, but if you do, and hopefully you get very old and live a long and wonderful life, that then you hopefully can remember that sickness, or when you are kind of wasted and sick, that's not the end of the road. You can always be happy and you can always enjoy life. And if you don't believe me, just watch me. Just watch me. So let's keep enjoying. I don't think we got exactly even teams, but that's okay. We have so many players right now that one or two places one not. Okay, don't speak if you can't. One or two players doesn't matter so much if they are on team 1 or team 2. I'm trying so hard that steam is coming out of my ears. Okay. Okay. I think we have JJ from the players I know, and of course we have more players that I don't know. Welcome. I hope that you have found my live, this stream, and here what I'm speaking because that is very helpful for playing. And thank you for coming. I'm so happy. I'm enjoying life. I'm for new viewers and players. I'm slow. I'm stuttering. I'm sick. I'm going to hospital on operation on Friday. So I'm kind of wasted, but I hope that don't spoil your enjoy. I hope you enjoy gaming. I am, and I hope you enjoy too. But I'm just saying, because otherwise you can think that I don't care. I don't care the live and the game, and I just make fun of you. Presbyterian Church of East Africa. So it's here. Is it Kenya? Maybe. Nairobi is somewhere here. Was I even close? Well, not bad. That was very good for my guess. Oh, I'm happy. Okay, I think this is maybe Poland. Can it be Poland? Or Latvia, Lithuania, but Poland maybe? Maybe Poland? I will say Poland. Okay. Italy, Poland guessed. Okay, Italy. San Marino, by the way, not Italy, San Marino. Well, it's in Italy, but it's not Italy, you know. There are cyclists there. Interesting. But that's beside the point. Okay, now I have no clue. We have kind of guesses everywhere. Okay, that is the right one. So Taiwan. Very interesting. Taiwan. It didn't look like Taiwan at all for me. Like not at all. Kasa. Kasa is what language? Is this France, Spain, Portugal? Maybe Spain or Portugal. Or of course there. It can be there. Of course it can. Why not? Okay, this really isn't easy. But this is fun. This is so fun. And I want to say as often as possible that thank you. Thank you so much. All of you that have joined and are here gaming and have been gaming and will be gaming, because I am happy. You make the smile on my face. That is so cool. I feel so cool to game with you, and you never know what life gives. So you need to be happy when you can. Just saying. Remember that. Okay, let's continue. It was there. Of course it was there. Why not? When I'm totally on the wrong continent. It's the... That is funny. By the way, laughing is good medicine also. If you can, you should laugh. That is cool. And when I'm gaming here, I can't really laugh because my knowledge and my guesses, they are hilarious. Totally hilarious. Kind of things that how can you do that? How is that even possible? No, what? No one is there. By the way, no one is even in Thailand. What? Was it really? What is happening? Okay. I didn't mean to do exactly that. So, okay. No. Wrong again. Okay, this is the right one. Sorry about that. Little bit weird behavior. But I think that is normal for me. Very much inactive players. Can you be active, please? Where are you from, Paul? Logged out. Should I remove inactive players? Maybe. Okay. Let's still be active. Same as we just... Wait a second. I put my message there. And welcome everyone. Hack is not lying. Okay. Okay. Maybe we wait just a little bit more because, like you said, you need to push the button to be active after every round. So I don't want to kick you out if you are kind of pushing the button and you just didn't have time to do it yet. That is kind of annoying when you are kicked out. But after saying that, I will say that we are kicking inactive players out. Every time that we game here, we kicking inactive players out. And that's because that kind of screws the algorithm. Screws the game. So, but that doesn't mean that we want you out or I want you out. I want you here, and after I've kicked you out, you can join. Just right away if you want to. You can join. And I very much hope that you join. Right away or later. Anytime you want, you can join again. I'm just kicking inactive players because it makes kind of other players gaming little bit hard when we have so many inactive players. When we have played for a while, we could have 5 or 6 inactive players, and when I'm shuffling and doing other things, it's quite impossible because the shuffling counts inactive players also. And that is kind of... is that flag Thailand? Maybe Thailand? My guess would be Thailand. And other things also. Thailand for me. Maybe. Okay. Thailand. Let's go there on the border, because I'm not sure it can be Cambodia. It was Thailand, so I think the flag was Thailand. Okay, no exit. No exit from where? What? In the middle of nowhere there is sign, no exit. Okay then. That is interesting. Weird. Merry Roads, by the way, welcome. And of course all the other players too, welcome. New Zealand. Yes, sheeps. Sheeps and New Zealand goes together very well. Whoa! Look at me! Yes, I am here. If you're wondering what's that, that's just because I'm so bad, so beginner at this. I'm so happy when sometimes I make a good choice. It doesn't happen very often, but when it happens, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Right country, wrong place. That wasn't so much my guess. That was kind of following again, but that's okay. Following is my thing. Very much my thing, because this looks familiar, kind of, but for now I can't remember what was this. I mean, I don't know the place, of course I don't know that, but I know I have seen same thing. Okay, 5Ks and almost 5Ks. 657 meters, so almost 5K also from other team. I kind of remembered when I saw our team's guesses that there was someone over there, and that was the thing I saw earlier. It's kind of unique. I mean the last place. Not this one, but the last place. It's kind of unique, but Kissy not lying. Interesting. Welcome, by the way. I think I already said that, but it's not going waste for saying that again. You of course deserve that. There is a sign, but it kind of hiding there in the bushes. Often the signs are hiding. And that is very interesting when you have signs but they are kind of hidden in bushes. Let's see how good guess was that. Okay, not very good. Not very good at all. I think me and JJ was there. That felt quite good guess, but not. But right country. Right country, anyway. Russia. East. I think. I would say East Russia. But I will look what my teammates are doing. Because they know what they are doing. I'm not. I'm really not know what I'm doing. JJ took the initiative. Okay, quite many players. Okay, quite many players knew that. Excellent. Definitely not the beginner's guess. The place is Kinali. Kinali is place, but where? that is the question. I would say Africa. But where? Mountains in Africa are maybe, for example, I have no idea where Kinali is. Okay, here. Okay, is it Kinali? Is it? Okay, that went. Never mind. Never mind then. Okay. Message there first. I must press enter also. I forget that easily. So maybe now, maybe I remove inactive players. I check it out. Okay, and I will remove inactive players. And you can join. You can of course join. And you are most welcomed. And the message that the live is here is just because it's very useful to watch that also. Way. This is the road is way. So what country is that? By the way, Hemmingsen, welcome. Welcome. By the way, I think Hemmingsen is from Denmark, so Denmark is his home turf. If yes, indeed. I'm not sure. I didn't have the time to look at that, but I think I saw something like that. Yes, you are. Okay, then. I thought so. So Denmark should be your game. We have to remember that if there is Denmark, Hemmingsen is there, of course. Exactly. On the spot. Exactly. In 6 meters. Let's agree on that. And of course, you can join again if you are kicked out. Kicking out is not that we want you out. Kicking out is just if you are not playing, there is no reason that you are here like a ghost. But when you are really here, that is cool. And we hope that you are really here. But the ghost of you is not useful, so if there is only ghost here, the inactive ghost, that is kicked out, but not you. Not you. I will say it's UK. North. It always looks south and it always is north. UK. Weird. Okay. Well, this is... I tried to follow my teammates, but my teammates wasn't so sure at all. But our opponents were quite sure. They were very, very close. By the way, so much thank you for all of you who are here and was here and will be here. That is so cool that you took the time to game with me and with us. Thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because my little small channel and my little game that is not very, I know that is not very interesting. I can understand that. So that is so cool. I'm happy. I hope you are too and enjoying. Okay, who is that? Again, another new player, or is it Hemmingsen? I don't think it's Hemmingsen, maybe it is. It's hard to know. People are coming and going, and that is just good thing. That is absolutely good thing. That people are coming and going. Because that's the way that you do it. I most certainly don't expect that someone comes here at 1900 and stays here for the whole life. No, I don't mean life, but live broadcast. Not whole life. That would be amazing. Whole life. 70 years. No. Okay. But you can come here when you have the time and then you can can go when you have other things to do and come back and go again and come back again, and that is awesome. Okay. LFAO. Indeed, Hemmingsen. Indeed. Okay. Everyone is inactive. Yeah, that is the thing when you have to push the button to be active. That is kind of the thing. JJ is only inactive player. JJ, push the button. Hello, JJ. Are you here? Are you still there? Are you alive there? Okay, that is good. Now we are going. Trying to waking up. Just trying to waking up. That must be interesting when you are sitting there and watching your phone or something, doing something. Someone is screaming to your ear, hey, hello, be active, hey, who are you still there? Are you alive? Are you live still there? Very annoying. Indeed, very annoying. Let's try to be very annoying. Indeed. Look at this. I tried to go there, but I don't think I made it. It was kind of thing that if you know, you had the time, but if you don't know, you can't make it by following. Okay, this is Russia. This is Russia. But that's not enough. That's not enough that it's just Russia. I go more east, or should I go more west? Let's see. Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting base, by the way. It's not very often, I think. Well, I don't play this so much, but for me it's not very often there. The spot, so when some spots came kind of all the time, others are quite rare. What this can be? Some maybe Taiwan, maybe. Let's see what our team is doing with this, but can this be Taiwan? That is very interesting to see. Of course it's not. That went south. Totally south. Okay then. I'm not very proud of that. Okay, I have some idea, but the country is not very clear to me. Of course it's kind of Middle East oil countries, but I think I go somewhere here. Okay, JJ got the points for their team, but their team was kind of very well placed. The whole team was Very well placed. Not just JJ. Sorry about that. That was a yawn because I'm tired, I wasted. I'm sick and I'm waiting operation. But that doesn't stop me. Okay. I try to follow, but sometimes following ain't very easy. I don't think that we have had Egypt. Have we had Egypt ever? Maybe we have. But at least I don't remember the spot that was in Egypt. Maybe Egypt is not part of. Okei, kiitoksia kesäsade. Kyllä tämä tästä. Kiva kun olit mukana. Koitetaan tehdä Suomi-liveäkin. Kyllä sekin onnistuu. Okei. Not fast enough. I just said goodbye to kesäsade summer rain. She left. I tried to convince her to play these games also. She's playing there in Finnish games but I think this is interesting. This wasn't the first thing for me either. Not the first thing. And at first I thought that that's not for me because, like you see, most of the times, kiitos JJ, kiitos, kyllä se siitä. Jännittää, mutta kyllä se siitä. Yes, thank you for JJ also, they are wishing luck to me for Friday for surgery in hospital, so thank you. I think it goes well. It's about maybe 150 or something surgery for me. It sounds incredible, but that's it. Not all of them are major and huge, of course. Hey, look at that! Whoa! That is me there. Can you see me there? Huh? It's me. Okay. That sounds crazy. Yeah. The code. Yes. Indeed. That's why I have so many patient friends who are also patients. I have friends who are soon passing away. I have seated beside people who are dying so many times that I can't even count anymore. Usually when I'm in the world myself and my friends are there also and someone is leaving because that is life and the staff has no time to sit there, hold hand and talk and comfort. They try, absolutely. They are extremely nice, understandable, good people, passionate people, but of course, everywhere in the world, money is scarce. Workers don't have time. Not nurses, not doctors, not anyone. It's the patient friends who are there when you need them. It's other patients who are helping when you are crying, when you are falling, when you are trying to stand up. Thank you, Hereford. Yes, life teaches. And I have a saying, usually in Finnish, but I try to make it in English. So, if life won't teach you anything else, it teaches you how to walk slow. How about that? It doesn't sound anything if you are young, if you are flowering and going and working and doing things, that is cool. Yes, indeed, you are Hemming. Okay, Hemmings. Okay. Those are kind of confusing, those, because different thing, different. There is different name on chat and different name on the game. Yeah, of course. But like I was saying, yes, you learn a lot by sitting there when someone is going. You learn a lot by escorting your friends there where you can't go with them. That will teach you a lot. But that is hard. At first that is hard. Other thing what is hard, I don't want to make you sad, but I think because everyone can come sick, and because I know what it feels, I think that is better. I know how it feels and what it is, really what it is. I want to tell you things that it's not the end. One thing that you lose is kind of privacy and dignity. And that is hard thing. And I'm only talking about Finnish thing in Finland. But you have to use to things like that you can hold on and you are grabbing yourself for something in the middle of shopping center. You are failing, you are falling, you are completely covered on your own waist and you are taking with ambulance. You are completely humiliated humiliated yourself. And at first, that feels like the end of the world. And I mean like the end of the world. I thought that I can never go anywhere. I can never see anyone. I can never come out of my home again. I'm too embarrassed. But I can tell you, when you do the same thing 20 times, 50 times, you don't care anymore. You just don't care. You are just happy that when you are falling, someone is helping you up. You are not thinking that it's embarrassing. Yeah, let's see what Hemming says. Yeah, you got to learn that some things are out of your control. And instead of worrying about those things, you got to make the best of the things you do have control over. Yes, that is kind of guideline for many things, and it's good in this also. And before sickness, I was very healthy. I was black belt on martial arts. I was competing in cycling, and I was top shape. My fat percent was kind of 7. So I was lean, I was mean, I was fast, and I wasn't never been sick. So I was really that guy who don't understand. I was the guy who always can. I didn't know the word that I can't, or I feel sick, I'm tired, I'm too tired, I'm that and that. For example, I remember that my grandma, I kind of give her a lift when I got my driving license and my first car, and I try to drive her when she needed. And I remember I was young, I was strong, I was fast. And I remember that it was very hard to me to understand, for example, that when we walking in a shop, in a bank, in the pharmacy, things like that, where I was driving my grandma. It was kind of weird when she has to say that, wait, I can't go that fast. Please wait. Of course I waited. That is clear. That is, of course, you know. Of course you do that. But I remember how hard it was kind of deeply understand why. It just came to my mind that she is walking slow, but if I walk faster, she can walk faster. That's okay, and that's kind of choice for her. Just walk faster. But now, when I have been so sick so long, I can understand that sometimes even few steps can be too much. Few steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, just normal steps on the road, on the floor, on the pavement. And that's the thing behind the walking slow comparison. You really understand why learning to walk slow is important. Because when you are fast, when you are healthy, you can't accept that you are sick, you are slow. You can't. You can't accept that at all at first. You just do. And you fail. You fall. You hit yourself when you fall when you are sick, and you can't accept it. That is tough. But when you get over that, you grow very much. You learn what life really is. It's not about being the best, being the fastest. There is so much in life, even those people who can't anymore. How long have you been sick for? More than 20 years. But it started slow. I was driving truck and I was trying mobile cranes. I was fixing cars. I was driving cars, like I said. I was doing so many things. I was competing in sports. And it was like a lightning from the sky when they said to me that it's over. It is tough. It is tough. You see, yes, indeed. And remember that I don't say this for to be sad for me or anyone, or to be afraid that if you get sick it's something horrendous, but quite opposite. Even the worst case scenario, the worst you can ever have, believe me, I have seen the worst. Not for me maybe, but my friends, they have suffered, they have died, but many with a smile on their faces. Remember that. If you have toughest time ever, toughest ever you can ever have, sickness or other things, remember that you can handle it. For me it was kind of my patient friends, because for example, in the beginning I was sick, I was depressed, I was denying that I'm sick. I cannot accept that I'm sick, and I'm in hospital in the beginning of my sickness, and there was 2 patient room, and there was second patient. Okay, that was interesting patient. There was second patient in the room, and I was kind of burying myself in the bed, and I thought that that is so unfair, and why me? Why the sickness treats me like this? That I don't do anything, and that is so fair. I was full of self pity. I think you can understand how it goes. And Then I kind of noticed my friend on the room, and then it happened. I kind of got up, tried to go to the bathroom. I fell, I hit my head, I totally failed there in the floor. I had horrendous pain and I was so afraid. And my patient friend there started to talking with me, gives me comfort and tells that everything is okay and things like that. I felt better. Of course, nurses came also when he ring the bell. They come also, but my patient friend was the one who calmed me down and comfort me. And that was the first time, but not the last time that happened. And that was that, but later I found out that same friend who smiled, comforted me, and was strong for me, not for himself, for me even, he was dying. And he died less than a week after that incident. He died there. And whole time to the end, he was positive, he was happy, he was comforting everyone. Even the nurses, who, especially young nurses, they were kind of nervous and didn't always know what to do when they knew that the man was dying. And they try, and man comforted everyone until the end, until the last time of his life. He comforted everyone. Yes, he seemed like a great person, indeed. And not right then, but later, I decided that I will become that person also. I will be that person who comforts others. Don't feel self-pity. Of course, sometimes that's okay, but when that time comes, others will comfort you. So that's okay. You can feel sad. You can even lose hope for a while, but you can come back and then you can smile, you can comfort others. And now I am that same guy when I go to ward, and now when I'm going to hospital, there will be, because the ward is kind of serious ward, there will be people who are just find out that their situation is serious and they are afraid. They can be very young, very afraid, without friends, without time for nurses, because they don't have time. Okay, it was nice to meet you. I hope that you come back next Sunday. We will stream next Sunday. Not always this kind of talking subjects, but I think you can accept for now, because I really am waiting operation on Friday, and it's gonna be tough. So there is no kind of certainty what will happen. Hospital is good. Surgeons are competent. So, but you never know. Yes. So that kind of things, and it's good to learn. It's good to learn that bad things are not the end of the world, and if for some reason I'm the only one who is telling you these things, then I think they can be useful to you. I hope that you can be as healthy as you can be as long as possible. Can this be somewhere maybe here on these islands maybe? Because I think that was USA, kind of USA flag. Where was it? That. But is it really in USA? Okay, it's in Czechia. Okay, that is hard to pronounce. Okay, then. Yes, live has teach me some things, and maybe I just have to mention because that is kind of funny ending on this subject. I maybe can tell you that learning how to walk slow. There is one more thing, like there is not enough already. One more thing. I broke my back, 5 vertebrae, and I had to learning to walk again from scratch. I couldn't walk. I was just lying on the bed, and that was one more thing that helps you to learn what is important in life. Those are the reasons why I think I can tell you something about life. Thank you for listening. maybe I leave that. Okay, now there is not very many active players anymore. Maybe my talking is chasing you away. Sorry about that. I'm very sorry if I kind of hurted you or offended you. But the thing is that there is only me and JJ here. No one else is going to be active, it seems. Okay, I think my talking was too much for them. Okay, that's a pity. Okay, let's remove inactive players. In that case, I think this is the final game. Oh, okay. Duels, but I will close the open game so no more players comes there. Let's take one more game. I think we take Finnish game. I still speak English because just because. Yes, it's a kind of pity that everyone went away just because I was talking, but life sometimes is. That is one weird thing in life, that people are very sensitive. When something is good, I think this is no move. It's no use that it is 3 minutes because it's no move, of course. Fine. Can I stop this game and start again? I think I can, yes. Okay, because that was fail. That was meant to be moving game, of course. 3 minute moving game. Okay, let's try again. Because that was kind of waste of time. Black screen. Thank you, game. Okay. And by refreshing the screen you can usually help that kind of situation. Okay, this is some kind of city. But what city? There is Pori, Tampere. There is no distance. There is harbor. UPM is the firm. There is Turku. Okay. Old Rauma. So this is Rauma. But I think that was swimming hole and swimming hole. By the way, this is the last game today because there is no one else that but me and JJ. We are still here. Maybe I shouldn't talk. But I think that is one more thing that I don't really care. If someone thinks that what I'm saying is too much, okay, it was there. Äijänsuo. Okay. That something what I'm saying is too much and they can't handle that. Then I can't help that. Then they really have to leave. What is happening? Okay, I think this is the same place. Ähtäri is place. By the way, there is animal park or something. I don't know. I don't think that it's there anymore because was it that where was the pandas and it went kind of bankrupt or something, and I don't know. But this is Ähtäri. This is absolutely Ähtäri. Okay, this is not even full screen. Let's go to full screen. What was the starting? Okay, this is the starting point, so there is no ABC. Where is Ähtäri ABC? It usually is beside some big road. But there is nothing like that here. Here. Okay, it's here. We are on the road. I think we are on that road. Maybe. Oh, we can spectate JJ's game. Okay, this is cool. This is interesting. I like this thing. This is good ad. Good ad for the game. I think we didn't have this earlier. I think I put party code away because this is the last game. We are not starting another. Whoa! I was at the right spot. Whoa, I'm happy. Kiilatie, Kiila Road. Okay, this is this is official map for Finland, so this is not community map. This is much harder than okay. By the way, this is kind of how Finland looks. Of course, there are cities, but not very big cities. Kind of small cities. But this is the common view in Finland. Okay. Again, Swedish name. Okay, that is interesting. Near Vaasa. And Maalahti is there. Sunspy. Maalahti is there. I also at Sundom. It's there. So we are here, I think. What is... Okay, that is interesting. But I think somewhere here. Okay, let's see how close JJ will get. Okay. Kind of even. Little bit closer. Not very much. Okay, I think I have idea. Because... Just a second. I have to find Forza. What? Why can't I find... There it is. Okay. That was hard. And... There is S Market. I think that kind of thing is not impossible to find. Like you see, these are very small places. Here in Finland mostly. There is even Prisma. Is that Prisma? No, it's not. It's S Market. Why can't... There is S Market Force. Okay. Okay. I found it. Okay, hello. We are finishing today. We are playing community team duels and we did that also today, but this is the last game and we are playing duel with JJ in Finland, and this will be the end of this live and this party and game. But we are playing every Sunday, so I hope that you can join next time when we are playing. That would be very nice. And we have many players and very good players, but for today they left and we are indeed finishing today. So no... Oh, that was insane. That was... You really found it. Yeah. So not in Finland. Usually not Finland map. It's community world map, and it's 1 minute no move and 20 seconds after guess. That's usually the thing. Okay, laundry. Laundry. Okay. Yes, that would be cool if you can come next Sunday or next to that, or that would be very nice. We have cool games, we have good players, and you can watch the recording. It comes here to this channel after this live for a little while, or earlier. There is recordings of earlier lives also. You can check there what there is and see what kind of gaming it is. But we really hope that as many players can come as possible. That is cool thing. I have no idea where this is. Thanks. Otherwise I'll just guess Helsinki as usual. By the way, I think the center of Finland is better guess if you don't know it and it's just Finland, because many times it's North Finland. And this is Oulu. The car is from Oulu, but or going to Oulu or something. Time is kind of handy. Where is the sign? There was a sign here. Is it there? How can we go past that so fast? Okay. 847 Helsinki. But from which direction? North also? What is the direction? South. So it's at the north side. Yes, indeed, we are not gaming. Okay. JJ found it. Yes, indeed. But I suggest that if you are wondering about Sunday lives, you can watch the recording. Maybe not you. There is no use to watch the first half an hour or something. Maybe somewhere there around 1 hour from the start. You can watch there onward and see what it looks like in live, and then come and join. Okay. Okay, well, this is a little bit difficult. I am losing to JJ, but I'm not very surprised by that. Indeed. That's the place name, but that says nothing to me. But let's try at least. Okay. Don't freeze, please. Don't freeze, please. That was... Okay, let's try to find the spot. So, Ivalo, Rovaniemi. Ivalo was that kind of here somewhere. And when I find that, I can find Saariselkä also. We are there where there are cottages. Okay, there are cottages everywhere here. Okay, then. Is there some kind of street name here? Urkintie. Okay, can I find that? I don't think so. Yes, there is no Urkintie anywhere. Ah, you found it. You found it. Well, okay. Okay, then. Next. But if you are not from Finland, and this is how it looks like. This is kind of city view from Finland. Many towns include this kind of places and scenes. For example, Turku, which is my kind of hometown. It's also my hometown is Kaarina, but that is kind of suburban in Turku, so it's kind of attached to Turku almost, so Turku is good enough. I can't understand what this game. There is no. Why there is not the one good clue here? Not one sign, not anything that helps. Not even a city or. Okay, we are on the highway and still we are wandering. Okay, Viki. 140, 170. 140, 170. Motorway is that. So we are here. Okay. What on earth is that? What is this place? Where is this? I don't have time to find this, but okay, it was, I think maybe Veräjämäki, Koskela, Oulunkylä, about there. I think this is cool, relaxing last game. Indeed, if you are watching and wanting to game, we are gaming every Sunday, starting 1900 Finland time. So Finland time, 1900, every Sunday for a few hours. Everyone can join, and live stream is of course in this channel. And if you want to see what it looks like, this live and every live is in the form of recording here on the channel. You can find it there on lives. Under that you can find it, and there you can watch. And it's useful if you're watching the recordings. You can you can skip first maybe like 1 hour, I think. You can skip 1 hour, and there is kind of things that we are doing. Okay, I have to find those. There is Teuva, and road is turning. So are we here? Because road 67 is turning kind of. It would be Kauhajoki then. I will say it's Kauhajoki. It is, but okay. Well, I'm happy. I'm still happy. I kind of figured out the Kauhajoki part. Okay, this is more difficult. By the way, this is official Finland map from GeoGuessr, so this ain't very easy. Fortunately, we have time limit, so it doesn't take us a whole night. That would be interesting. Okay, then there is nothing. I'm wondering if JJ is going in the same direction, or is she going at the other direction, because if she does, he can find something that I will not find by going this way. There is nothing here. There is absolutely nothing here. How much patience do we have? I think JJ hasn't find anything either, because okay, I think this is quite north. The spruce is kind of thin. Thin spruce is kind of in the north because of snow. There can't be very much snow on the branches on winters if there is short branches, so they are candle spruces and they are thin. So if we are very north, there should be very thin spruces, but there is not. But there is not spruces at all, so hard to say. I will say it's somewhere there. Now we can see what JJ is doing. JJ is kind of choosing very north. That could be very wise guess. That was very wise guess. Okay, I lost. I lost. Thank you, JJ, and thank you, everyone. That was very interesting. So there is Rindle. Okay, but that was okay. End of party. Thank you. Okay, that is. Okay. Last wave. Okei, thank you. Kiitoksia JJ. Oli mukava pelailla. Ei muuta kuin nähdään taas seuraavalla kerralla. Thanks for yourself, always a pleasure. Thank you. We'll see you again. Sometime. Not sometime. Next Sunday. Be here or be square. Okay. Thank you and we see you again. Goodbye.